Hey, thanks once again for joining me. I'm your host, Derek Lane, another edition of the Fast Lane podcast for success. Today, I want to spend a little bit of time talking about awareness and attention and what it means to you as far as how to harness your attention and your awareness to benefit you in your life, everyday life, every second, every moment, sleeping and awake. Okay, so I was thinking about, why some people use negative energy as a crutch. You've known people that they're maybe they're sick all the time, or they're looking for attention through their misfortune. And I know it's not a popular thing to say. I know it's not a popular thing to believe, but there are people out there that do that says, hey, I get more attention and, whatever it is that they're looking for, just by being in the negative. And, it's a hard thing for me to explain. So, positive versus negative. I truly believe that you can set your mind free, set your body free, your spirit of negative energy just by being aware of everything in your daily life, by being aware of your thoughts, being aware of your consciousness and what it means to you to be alive, not just going through the daily motions, the daily mindset of everything is the same, it's the same, it's the same. Yeah, you may have creative thoughts here and there, and you may be inclined to listen to some inspirational messages, but to actually live in an awakened state, in a state of heightened awareness, where you realize that your body is just the tool that you have here on earth, that your spirit and your mind is what is truly remarkable and allows you to accomplish things. So I believe that if you put your attention on anything that you want and it's unwavering, you 24/7, it's impossible not to achieve it. Some of the most miraculous things on earth that people have done is because they're determined 100% to make it happen. Setbacks are just speed bumps. They don't end their quest. It just temporarily slows them down. And I believe those speed bumps are there to help regroup, to make sure that you're going in the right direction, to make sure that you're steady ahead with your focus, your attention. I was reminded of a story, about a person that had a physical ailment that simply refused to have a surgery, and they set out for a spiritual healer. I don't know if this all sounds a little contrived, but there's example after example of how this happens. But it's the mind that releases the positive energy. It's the mind that sets you free. When you have a daily, nay, hourly quest to be everything that you want to be, but here's the catch. You have to be defined. You have to be definite in what you want. You have to understand wholeheartedly what you want to be able to achieve it. If you think you want something, you're not sure you want something, maybe I want something, not going to happen. You have to be 100% vested in what you want, your outcome, before it can happen. And you have to live life with that certain objective. I am, I will, I have, and you have to believe it. You have to live your life like, this is who I am. If you're a writer, you're a speaker, you're an engineer, you tell the world this is who you are, regardless of what you've done up to this point. You don't tell the world this is what I want to be, this is who I want to be, someday I'll. You tell the world this is who I am, emphatically. You tell the world I am this person. And you have to believe it in your core. You have to believe it 100% as if you've lived 100 years, and this is what you've done for 100 years. You are who you are. You can't be stopped. You cannot be stopped if your mental effort is taken seriously by yourself. Who cares what other people think? Who cares what other people believe in their negative habits and their negative ways? If you're positive, this is who you are, this is what you want, this is who you are. Your spirit and your soul is here for a reason. It's here for a purpose. So when you listen to it, when you make everything quiet and you let all of the rhetoric that's coming into your ears and your eyes dissipate, when you let all of those things go away, people cramming junk down your throat, trying to get you to buy this, trying to get you to believe that, crafting, pseudo magic on you, and you accept it, there's where you start to fall. So it's up to you to say, hey, I'm going to be open-minded. I'm not going to believe everything. I'm not going to disbelieve everything. I'm going to be open-minded and allow myself to find the answers within. The universe gives you everything you need to be successful, everything that you need to live a positive, happy, fulfilling life. The universe, you are just a microcosm of everything that's out there. But everything that's out there is designed to give you, as a living organism, everything that you need. And being atop of the food chain, you have certain luxuries that you can draw upon. And that's cognitive thinking, unconscious desires, your will. You're a free-willed person. So you can have anything that you desire. I know this podcast is a little preachy. I'm sorry, but I was thinking about, why is it that some people feel they have such bad luck? Some people feel like the world is against them. Some people feel like that nothing they do is ever right. And why people make bad decisions and felt like that, well, I had no other choice but to make this bad decision. You have an internal goal set that's predetermined to be successful. It's just up to you to tap into it. It's up to you to find it. When you blame situations and others as to why you haven't achieved something, you need to look a little deeper into your soul, into your psyche, into your spirit, and you need to ask the questions. Not why is this happening to you, but how can I unlock what needs to happen to me? What steps do I need to take to be the person that I truly aim to be? No matter what your past has been, no matter where you are and how desperate you are, you can restart, re-kick, reboot right now. Right now, you can kick that restart button. But you have to understand that it's internal. And when it's internal, I mean it's internal within you, because it's external in the universe, and the universe is within you, that you can find it. Okay, a little deep. Maybe I've listened to too much Deepak Chopra today. I don't know, but it did rub off on me. A lot of spiritual things that I've been reading and listening to lately, but it makes sense to me. It makes sense that it truly is an inner force that drives us, makes us happy, makes us have a good family, a good life, a good wife, good kids. Material things are just that. If we want them, we figure out a way to go get them, but those things will never bring true happiness. They're temporary. We have to obtain true inner happiness first. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment that we're in. Enjoy the surroundings that we have. No matter what mood, what season, what's for dinner. It's up to us. It's up to us to grab everything that's in front of us and just enjoy it. Not be resentful. You can go out to eat and get a meal and it's not prepared right, or you get the wrong thing, or they didn't bring you your extra salad dressing or whatever it is, and you can let that ruin the whole experience. Or you can just enjoy the whole experience and move past the petty things and enjoy it and just say, hey, I'm enjoying this moment right now because I can't live it in the future, can't live it in the past. I'm going to enjoy it right now. And every time you set out to enjoy right now, you'll start to see a trend in your life. You'll start to see that things start to happen to you that are very bountiful. They're very effervescent. You're enjoying life. Letting things get you down. We're all full of worries. We're all full of how can this happen to me? Why and you judge yourself against other people. You don't know what other people's lives are like. They may be better, they may be worse. Who cares? You're in charge of yours, no one else's. You're in charge of your life. You were brought into this world all by your baby butt self. You're going to leave by yourself. You come into this world with the same thing you're going to leave with. Nothing. So why not make this journey the best that it can be? Why not make this journey a happy one? Don't go through life miserable. Don't go through life blaming, making excuses. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to what's happening in your life. Pay attention to the people. Your awareness is what's going to make the difference. Your attention to what's going on with your mental state, your mental health, is what drives you. It's what makes you you. Okay, well, again, I said it's a little preachy. I guess it is. Didn't mean to get too out there on this podcast, but I do hope that I brought up some points and some a little bit of a recognition to your awareness. And that's the whole point of this podcast. This episode is awareness. Be aware of who you are. Know that you have a higher power within you, that you're a part of that. Your decisions are your decisions. Why not choose the great decisions? And it can happen once you create that awareness. So anyway, I think I'll wrap this up, and I appreciate you listening to it. I've got a lot of new listeners. Thanks for a ton of new listeners. I appreciate it so much. You can find me on any outlet, practically Spotify, Stitcher, Spreaker, iHeart, iTunes, iHeart, Google Play. Again, just about everywhere. The podcast is out there. You can reach me via email at Derek@FastlanePodcast.com. Derek@FastlanePodcast.com. Shoot me an email. If, again, there's a subject matter that you're interested in, let me know. If you have questions about any of the podcasts that are out there, let me know. And if you just want to say, hey, I enjoyed the show, let me know. If you did enjoy the show, please like and share. Tell somebody to listen to it. Share it with somebody. Tell them you enjoyed it. Leave positive comments. And by all means, have a great and wonderful life. And this week, be aware. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it. Have a good evening.